Now, out of all the videos I'm going to do on my mini channels here today, this is going to be my favorite one. Because, guys, I get the gloats. I was right again. I'm thejbgunner. This is Crime Time. Today, we're going to be talking about the dope fiend Kernodle, that one right there, and her lies about Ann Taylor. There was no conflict of interest because Ann Taylor never met the dope fiend bitch. I'm thejbgunner. This is Crime Time. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Let's do it.
Bring it back.
Yes, I promised you motherfuckers 2 videos today, and actually you're gonna get a 3rd video because I got a few words to say to harsh reality. I actually got an apology to make. We'll talk about that in the next video, though. You'll get that one probably a little bit later in the day. But I do want to say, first and foremost, thank you to everybody that supports this channel, regardless of the method you choose, whether it's Patreon, PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. Truth is, guys, I couldn't do this each and every day as often as I do without you, the Gun Squad. So thank you guys so much for all of your support and keeping this thing going. If you too find value in my content, feel free to hit the links down below. Support the channel. We all know YouTube don't monetize my shit, even though I'm way beyond the ability to get it monetized. I'm a little controversial in case you didn't know. So anyways, they're not going to do it. You guys do it, and I thank you so much. While you're down there, if you're not one of these snowflakes, feel free to take a look at my political channel, my other live stream channel, because we do a lot of content over there. Yesterday, we had a banging Welfare Queen Wednesday, banging. And but anyway, if you're one of those leftist people, don't go over there. Don't just stay right here. But let's go ahead and get into this. Let's go ahead and unless you want to debate, then you can go over there. Anyways, let's go ahead and get right on into this story because this one's big. Guys, all of you people were whining and crying and Ann Taylor needs to be removed from the case, KB. No, I told you no. No, she didn't. She didn't have the client you thought she did. Ann Taylor is kind of the big cheese of public defenders. And if you guys, and as I told you guys before, you guys have never been through the system, so you don't know shit about the system. The truth of this is usually the lead public defender, the lead name is usually on all the paperwork. It's just the way it works. Because the public defender office, everything usually goes to and through the lead public defender, the lead attorney. That person would be Ann Taylor. So Ann Taylor is going to show up on every document that goes through that office. It's going to be on everybody's case. Ann Taylor's name is going to be on everyone's case. And that is why you saw her name on all 3 of the dope fiends. The Kernodle dope fiend and Maddie Mogan's 2 dope fiends. Both of them, all 3 of them. And that's why they were there. But let's go ahead and get into the story because we're going to be taking a look at this. We've got some breaking news. We'll take a look real quick because, Kohberger, public defender, has denied meeting the Kernodle bitch. So let's go ahead and take a listen to it.
That happened. Now,
come on.
We're learning of a secret meeting that happened about this gag order. What have you found out?
What have you found out?
Yeah, so this meeting was actually about Ann Taylor, the public defender representing Kohberger. You know, there's been all these questions about whether there is a conflict because there were these, there was this reporting and her name was listed on the documents that had to do with Xana Kernodle's mother when she was arrested. And did she represent Xana Kernodle, and could she actually represent Brian Kohberger too? Was that a conflict? Well, there was this Zoom meeting. It was back on January.
By the way, most of us already knew it was not a conflict. Most of us already understood this. But the problem is you got a bunch of idiots on the internet and they start thinking that they're fucking detectives. When I say this all the time, you get these court TV watchers that's sitting there with their bag of Doritos and their Funyuns and their Mountain Dews, and they think all of a sudden that because they watch some true crime channels or they watch court TV, that all of a sudden they know a motherfucking thing about the legal system. And usually two types of people know about the legal system: those that work in it and us that's been through it. So I'm always laughing at the wine and soccer moms and that's sitting here all day cheating with the damn meat man while the husbands are off at work, sitting here on the computer trying to tell everybody what they know about the legal system. They don't know shit about shit. And that's just the reality of this. And then occasionally you get the goobers, the jobless goobers that's also in here, and they're also saying the same thing. They act as if they know anything about the system. And I understand you guys think I'm arrogant, you guys think I'm an asshole, and I am. But the reality of this is, the reason I'm good at this is because I know this shit. And so there's not been many things in my short little true crime career that I've been wrong about. It's just the reality. And this is one of those things. And by the way, I'm going to be right at trial too. You'll see, and we'll cover it, and I'll be laughing and joking and drinking the whole damn time. We'll enjoy it. Let's go ahead and continue.
February 27th, between the judge, Kohberger was also involved,
Oh.
and Ann Taylor. And there is now a transcript that has just been released of what happened during that meeting. And it's very interesting, actually, and there is new information about this. Essentially, Ann Taylor told the judge that her name appears on every document in the public defender's office because she is the chief public defender.
You don't say. You don't say. No, continue.
He says that Xana's mom had a different public defender, that Ann Taylor was not her lawyer, that she has never had any contact with Xana's mom, no relationship ever with Xana's mom, and never offered any legal advice to Xana's mom. And that there really is no conflict there. The judge seems to have agreed based on the transcript. Kohberger at the end of this meeting said that he still wanted Ann Taylor to be his public defender, and the meeting was ended, and apparently that's why things moved forward, and they decided there wasn't a conflict, Ashley.
Exactly.
What I find fascinating about that is if Ann Taylor were so confident of this, I was simply on the masthead of the documents as the head of the public defender office, then why did they send over a state police officer to interview Xana Kernodle in jail, because we have discovered this, and flash pictures at her to see if she recognized Ann Taylor? Thank you for watching.
Well, the answer, you dumb bitch, stupid cunt, is that they wanted to prove her to be a liar. Do you not understand? Are you too stupid to understand that? They sent the cop over there with the pictures to say, do you recognize, probably a little lineup, and said, point us out Ann Taylor then, to prove she was a liar. Why, like, how stupid are you, Banfield? That's why she did it, because ultimately this is a case she wants to keep. This is a very high-profile case, and all you fucking nut jobs out there were signing petitions and shit trying to get her put off the case. So not only has she come out and said, bye, I didn't even know the bitch, but she said, but also send the police over there with pictures to prove that dope fiend Kernodle didn't know Ann Taylor. Why is Banfield so goddamn dumb? Simple common sense tells you that's why she did it. Why else would you do a photo lineup? Why do the cops say, have you seen this person? Do you know this person? Point them out in the lineup. To prove, either prove or disprove, whether the witness or the person knows who the fuck the people are. It's not that hard. If this woman, because remember, let's go ahead and, I want you to understand. Let's go back here. If you just remember this. Remember this article? Hold on. God damn it, where's my shit? Do you remember this article right here? I trusted her. Mom of Idaho victim slams lawyer for abandoning her to represent Kohberger. I want you to understand. I just want you to pay attention, just a little bit of attention to there. Let me pull this back up. To this article. If you pay attention to this, I want you to listen to the mom right here. Listen to her cry and whine.
What was your first reaction when you learned that your former attorney is representing the man accused of killing your daughter.
And by the way, all it would have took is a little bit of fucking research, Banfield, and you would have found out that Ann Taylor wasn't representing her. But of course not. You're not a journalist. See, at least I openly admit I'm a commentator. You, on the other hand, you people claim to be journalists. Well, shouldn't you and Brian Hinton have already known this? Just curious. Y'all got Homo Como over there. Shouldn't he have got to the bottom of this? Probably not. Look at a dope fiend bitch.
I'm heartbroken.
Heartbroken
because I trusted her.
Did you?
She pretended that she was wanting to help me. And
she's never met you, you lying dope fiend bitch. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
And to find that out that she's representing him, I can't even convey how betrayed I feel.
Right.
Have you had a chance to speak with her about this?
No, I haven't spoken with her. I found out through a friend who found it on Reddit.
You found out through a friend through social media. You weren't notified by Ann Taylor, your attorney, herself?
Because she wasn't her attorney.
Right now.
And have you tried to reach out to her?
No, I just found out today, literally.
Oh.
So, yeah.
So, I mean, just so many thoughts. It's so incredible that there is this connection. Are you going to try to fight this at all?
Well, yeah.
Right.
Absolutely. Yes.
And remember this dumb bitch. I want you to remember, this dumb bitch told you all, I gave Ann Taylor Ann Taylor's power of attorney over me. And then Ann Taylor's like, I don't even know this bitch. I've never met this bitch. I've never seen this bitch. Keep y'all's lying up. In the end, Brian Kohlberger's walking because y'all motherfuckers in your lies. Another one bites the dust. That's what we're seeing right here, right now. Told you. These fucking dope fiends and all their bullshit. Brian Hinton, though, he did come up with the minutes to this, the transcript. So let's go ahead and pull this up. Let me go ahead and let's see what we'll do. We'll do it this way. There we go. So here's what we're going to take a look at. This is the transcript. It says, let it be known all the following procedures we had to wit. This is, court noted the presence of counsel and the defendant and stated that the defendant is still in custody. Court noted that all parties were appearing via Zoom. Court stated that this is the time set for the status conference. Court stated that this is a sealed recording of the proceeding, and the minutes will be sealed in the court file. Court stated that the purpose of this hearing is to ensure the defendant is fully advised of his right to counsel and any potential conflict Ms. Taylor may have. Court further stated that the court recently met with Ms. Jennings and Ms. Taylor, and it was determined that it would be prudent to have this hearing. Court stated that Ms. Taylor is appointed. Hold on, where I'm at. That Ms. Taylor is appointed public defender for Kudakai County, and that Ms. Taylor's name is nearly on all letterhead for Kudakai County Public Defender's Office, whether she is acting attorney or not. Court explained to the defendant that a conflict of interest can arise if counsel currently or previously represented an individual, or if there is some other conflict such that as they would need to withdraw. Court stated that this court generally leaves the issue of conflict and the decision, if it is necessary, to withdraw to each attorney on a case-by-case basis, and to allow counsel time to discuss this decision with the individual they are representing. Court stated that based upon the discussion, let me find B. Here we go. Now let me blow this up a little bit. I think we got it. Yes. Let me go ahead and blow this up a little bit more so we can continue. God damn it. Hi, Harsh. I'm not trying to see your face right now. Here we go. Sorry. All right. Here we go. Ms. Taylor further stated that the 2017 misdemeanor case, which was sentenced, and her office was waiting to withdraw from. Ms. Taylor said that the public defender who represented Ms. Kernodle in that matter was, and they got the name blotched out, who left the public defender's office in September or October. Ms. Taylor stated that her practice is to transfer all cases that are pending, withdraw, or have a bench warrant issued to her. Ms. Taylor stated that the 2017 case was assigned to her on October 20th, and from October 20th until the date she withdrew, Ms. Taylor stated that she had no contact or relationship with Ms. Kernodle. She has not met her or provided any legal advice. Ms. Taylor stated that the most of what the media is reporting on regarding the Kuntai County cases is untrue. Ms. Taylor stated that she has spoken with Bill Thompson and Ashley Jennings and explained the above situation to them. Ms. Taylor stated that she has spoken at the ISB Bar Counsel's office, who confirmed with blah, 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 and blah, 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 and all three do not believe that there is a conflict, so long as the defendant is comfortable with her remaining on the council. Ms. Taylor stated that there is no other person that she is connected to in this case, and stated that Mr. Kohlberger is the only individual in this case to whom she owes a duty of advocacy and loyalty. Damn! Upon inquiry from the court, Ms. Jennings stated that this is her understanding as well. Court questioned the defendant. The defendant stated that given the information he has heard and the conversations he has had with Ms. Taylor, he feels comfortable proceeding with her as counsel. Court advised the defendant of his right to have an attorney, and if he believes there is conflict, the court can find and appoint different counsel. The defendant stated that he understood. Court questioned the defendant. The defendant stated that it is his wish to proceed with Ms. Taylor as counsel. Court stated that there is a lot of speculation surrounding the case and has spoken with the attorneys regarding staying focused on the facts. Court appreciates this issue being brought to the court's attention and stated that this information appropriately covers any concerns. Done deal. As I told you guys before, there is no conflict of interest. The dope fiend Kernodle bitch is a complete liar. Just like Dylan is a complete liar. Everybody seems to be lying. For some reason, I feel that the only one telling the truth is Brian Kohlberger. I'm JB Gunner. This is Crime Time. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this new news. Let me know what you think about it. This is my second video of the day. You will get a third one today. If you guys like what I do here and you find my content valuable, feel free to hit the links down below. Support the channel. Let me know in the comment section what you think. We'll get up out of here. Told you there was no conflict of interest. Feels good to be right. But I typically am. Peace out.